YouTube. Happy Friday. We all survived another week. Welcome to the dirty work area. Yes, it's organized confusion. This is going to be a random pipe episode, just pretty much the kind of like one of those rambling videos or just random stuff that all the people like to complain about as far as content. I kid. I'm smoking out of my Pearwood Church, Mr. Brog Church Warden kit pipe that I made last year, and inside I have some Lane Black Raspberry, which I'm enjoying a lot. And I'm gonna do one of those random pause. What I've done the last couple times I've ordered tobacco, because I don't sell her tobacco. I don't have a huge collection of tobacco, so I should probably think about doing that, but I just don't. But what I've been doing the last couple times I ordered, I've been trying out a couple of the Lane blends, and this is one I actually enjoy. I'm an aromatic smoker, and I'm not ashamed to say it. You don't hear a lot of people say that, especially on YouTube channels. There's a lot I watch where nobody's an aromatic smoker yet. Sell a lot of aromatics. Strange. But this one I actually enjoyed quite a lot. I actually enjoy a lot of the Lane bulk blends so far. My favorite still is probably like 1Q. But, you know, and the thing is, so it's not really I'm not trying to do a review video here. But what I do is sometimes I'll get a tobacco, I'll try it out, and then I'll go check out a review video. And the reason being is sometimes that's a really easy way to find people that have the same kind of taste you do. You know, if they review it and they say they have the kind of same thoughts you do, you're more than likely you're going to have closer to the same taste. So if you ever thought about thinking about a blend and want to watch a review ahead of time, that's a good way to do it. Find someone that has the same taste buds like you. But typically I try not to a whole lot, more so because it turns into, I think, some of these videos people watch them and it reminds me of, I don't even know if I mentioned before, but it reminds me of like the ghost videos where you get or the ghost hunter shows where they show you the white noise and then they say, it's saying this, can you hear it? So, and of course the idea is in your head, and now they play the white noise and you hear it but if they would just play the white noise to begin with, you'd have been like, I don't hear anything. So that's why I don't watch too many reviews on something I'm thinking about getting, more or less just because I want to just keep an open mind about it, and I think sometimes these videos people get ideas in their heads and before they buy it or try it. But moving on, even though it is completely random, which it's nice. It's nice to make a video where I am not trying to explain something or that I put a lot of thought into, and that's pretty evident. There's not a lot of thought going into this video, but I do have somewhat of a list, and it is taped to my my stepladder tripod. It's a high-end operation here. But moving on, the question I got, I'm going to try and light this pipe one more time. Try not to let it go out, but it probably will. It might be dead too by this point. I don't know if I ever shared this with you guys. Like when I do my cob mods, I take my stickers off, so I usually put them on my lighters. Keeps people from stealing them. At least I know what they do. One of the questions I got from my last video, and I've been asked this before, was do I sell my cob mods? And the answer is no, not at all. I don't. I do it for a hobby. I'm not out there to sell pipes. Some of that has, these people that are getting into it, you gotta remember with the FDA stuff that's coming, who knows where that's gonna go. But I just started my second business a little while ago, and so between running those two, if I was doing pipes, because I had to do them, it might lose some of its funness. Might not be. Sometimes I think people with hobbies have the great intentions, but sometimes when money get involved, sometimes the fun part of it leaves when you are obligated to do such things. So no, I don't sell them. Really, from a business standpoint, it's a terrible business model because you don't even know if you're going to be able to sell them after a while. I don't think I would ever be able to. I would never feel right charging what some people charge for the pipes for the work they put into. I know I did a video, kind of a ranty video about this one other time, but I've since taken it down. But there's a difference. Like, let's see if I can reach back and grab one. Like this one I did, there's not a whole lot of work into it for me, so it's not, I'd have to charge a certain amount for it. But like if you do more like a cob foolery or kind of a showpiece, the amount I would have to charge for like even making those entries from last year, those Calabash ones, would just be insane, and I would feel stupid for people paying for that, I guess. Does that make sense? I'd feel almost wrong. But I do see some cob mods that I'm like, people make, and it's just like, yeah, okay, if you can get the money for it, go for it, but it's there, whatever. Anyways, enough about that, but no, I don't sell them. Really what my goal is when I make videos about how to mod pipes, it's more or less, if you want to explore another avenue of the hobby, really like the two good places to go are either doing some really simple cob mods, you can color them, doing whatever, or pipe restorations. If you want to do something more with the hobby that's not so much collecting tobacco or collecting pipes, or you can collect pipes through restorations, obviously, those are two good places to go, and those are fairly inexpensive avenues to go down. And if you do both, like I do, some of the tools really overlap. But my goal is with a lot of these videos is to get people I want to get into it, and then hopefully they shoot videos about how doing stuff, so if they can take something I do and make it better and make a video on it, awesome, So that's kind of my goal. I just want anybody that's interested, just show my process. If they can use it and improve upon it, great. If people are going to start taking my processes and start making millions of dollars, well then just donate some to charity. Either St. Jude's or whatever that would be. So if you get rich off of anything I do or any ideas I have, just donate my portion to charity, I guess. So yeah, I put out a lot of pipes on Instagram this last week. A lot of them were just at various stages of being complete. So it's not like I went out and built a bunch of pipes in a couple of days. I just had a lot of them in various stages that I didn't ever quite get to. So I just, the other business stuff, I just got that all kind of out of the way and got my first shipment taken care of. So I just needed to sit down and quiet my mind for a little bit after all that, and working on pipes or making things that mellows me out. That relaxes me. So I just kind of finished up all the ones I had out there, and I had got some new dye, and I wanted to play with it. So it's not like I was making a factory. A thing I'm thinking about bringing back, and I'm trying not to talk quick, but I'm trying to keep this under the 15-minute mark. I've been thinking about is almost last year, last spring, I came up with the idea for the traveling pipe tamper, and by design it was a terrible idea. It was kind of rushed, but basically I made this big pipe tamper where you can put a piece of paper in the top, and the idea was to send it to another YouTube pipe presenter, and give them send a sample of tobacco. And what I wanted to do with it is to send a sample of tobacco that I enjoyed, so that they could try it out. Not necessarily, I'm not going to send them something I know they'll like. I know that sounds a little weird, but just something I enjoyed, just for them to try something out and see if they like it, and if they didn't, no big deal. And so the piece of paper on top is almost like a geocache, so that you could, write your name in there if you wanted to. I was trying to encourage people. I wanted them to write maybe the state, not necessarily where they live if they didn't want to, but then you could kind of track and see where this thing went. And as far as I know, it went to 2 people in almost a year. So I don't know where it went after that. I've done some YouTube searches and haven't found it after those 2 people. So I might revisit that. I know there was somebody else on YouTube was going to try something similar to that, and then about half a year later, and I don't know if that ever went anywhere. So that might be an idea moving forward. I might actually look back into again is doing the traveling pipe tamper, except for this time it's just going to be a tamper, and I'll probably put one of those a little notebook to send with it so that people can sign in there just to see. I wanted to see how far it would go, and it went to I think 1 state. So I'm looking forward to maybe trying that again. So hopefully this time it'll work. Other than that, I give up. You're done. Other than that, the Cob Foolery Contest is going to happen, so be ready for that. That's happening, I forget when he said April? I don't know. You'd have to refer to Scott's video to see when he plans on running this year. I know it's going to be in spring again. Sorry if I'm talking fast. Like I said, I'm trying to get in under that mark. So, if you guys ever have a question about any cob modding videos or anything I do, just feel free to ask, and maybe I'll shoot a video on it. I have an idea for a couple of cob modding tips or tricks or whatever you want to call it to shoot again. So that might be happening soon. Other than that, I'm going to try and wrap this up because, hey, if you've been along this far, it's congratulations. So, you know what? You guys have a good weekend.